Hello, Alys and Celyn. Look smart, recruits. Stand to attention. At ease, soldiers. Right, today's little story, we've got the ant army. So because it's army, I've got an army jumper. I couldn't find an army hat in the house. I've got army ear defenders. This is when the loud bangs happen, so you can't hurt your ears. Look, I can't hear you. Are you still there? I can't hear you. Oh, that's better. Better leave these off for the story. And I just thought I'd show you these army boots. I can't wear army boots at the moment because I've got a bad ankle. I have to wear this moon boot instead to keep my ankle safe. But that's all going to be fine because I'm sat in my chair and I'm going to read you a story. So here we go. The Ant Army. I won't be able to send you this one because this has been borrowed from a friend. But hopefully you'll enjoy me reading it out to you anyway. So we've got quite a lot of ants in here. Look at all of these ants. Let's introduce you to them all. So we've got our first ant, number 1. When Jeremy sat down to eat, he heard the sound of marching feet. Can you march your feet? 1, 2, 1, 2, 1, 2. A soldier ant, but only one, with uniform and black boots on, came running up onto a plate and hid behind a small cupcake. Suddenly, he gave a shout. "Okay, it's safe. You can come out." A second ant came into view, so Jeremy could now see 2. This ant ran as fast as he was able, in zigzags right across the table. Another ant, what are we up to, Alice? I know how you love to count. Number 3. Another ant, number 3, ran behind but didn't see the little teapot, short and stout, that called to him, "I'm hot, look out!" You do a little teapot. Handle, spout, tip me up, pour me out. And it's hot, look out. Ooh, what's next, Alice? 4. Then number 4 ant made his run and hid behind an iced fruit bun, yummy, followed fast by number 5. Climbed up a bowl and gave a dive. He fell and landed on his belly in the middle of a red fruit jelly. Ah, he landed on the jelly. Look, there we go. Isn't that funny? 3 more ants, Alice. This is for you. So we have 5 ants, 3 more ants, 8 ants, 3 more ants, 6, 7, 8, scrambled onto Jeremy's plate. They moved around to form a line. Can you see them lined up? And waited for ant number 9. He ran up to the plate and cried, "The sergeant's here! Quick, look alive! You'd better pay attention, men. Look out, he's here. It's number 10. I didn't realise he was a sergeant, so it was too late. And finally, the sergeant, do you get it? Ants, sergeant. And finally, the sergeant came. Sergeant Shortlegs was his name. That could be my name, Sergeant Shortlegs. The sergeant was a little fat, but very smart, and wore a hat. I don't have a hat with me. I've just got the hair. Sorry. He clicked his heels, stamped his foot, gave his man a grumpy look. Can you look grumpy? Suitably grumpy. He shouted out, "Ant company, gather round. It's time for tea." Grumpy, grumpy Sergeant Shortlegs. Ooh, look, marching in a line. So can you and Celyn march in a line? I don't know if you'll get Celyn to march in a line, but you can try. The ants marched happily along and sang their army marching song. You'll have to try and sing it. I'm terrible at singing. "We are the marching ant army. We're here to fetch the crumbs from tea." They stood in a nice straight line. They stood in a line nice and straight and waited there on Jeremy's plate. Look at them, nice lined up sandwiches this time. Jeremy began to eat and watch the crumbs fall at his feet. You have a cat to do this instead of the ants. Into the room his mother came. She saw the ants, and what a shame. She tried to brush them all away, but Jeremy said, "Let them stay. Mummy, Mummy, can't you see? It's a hungry ant army. Look at them." So Mummy trying to brush the ants away, because you don't really want ants in your kitchen. They only want the crumbs from tea. There's plenty here for you and me. And they help you even more. They pick the crumbs up off the floor. His mother smiled and then sat down to watch the ants now running round. They picked up each and every crumb. They didn't miss a single one. What do they do with all those crumbs? What do you think this picture's going to be? They take them home for their little ones. Look at their cute little faces. Those little rosy cheeks. You and Celyn have got little cute cheeks. So when you next sit down to tea, look out for the ant army. Remember, just like you and me, they need to eat. They get hungry. Here we go, it's all the ants. So we've got Lucky, Harry, Daryl, Frank, Larry, Nigel, Craig, Jono, Ian, and look, Sergeant Shortlegs. Woo! Giving a salute. Longest way up, shortest way down. Should only really salute when you've got headwear on, which is what they call hats in the army. But who cares? Hey, we're not in the army. I hope you enjoyed the little story. Hope you like the jumper. It's very, very warm sitting here in this jumper to read the story, so I might just stop now. I did hear from Daddy that Celyn really quite liked the doggy, so I'm just going to see if I can get you a little hello with Nala. Here we go, Nala. So this is my doggy. Introduce you to her again. She was sitting on the sofa while I was reading the story because she's a little bit confused that I'm at home, but I'm not giving her lots of attention because she loves to cuddle. She's a very cuddly doggy. She's a little sweetie pie. Hey, Nala. There's a nice view. She have a nice little stretch. She likes a little tickle in the chin. She likes a little forehead rub. She likes little kisses. Mwah. She's a very sweet doggy. Look, little face. How she looks at you. She's exceptionally cute. So that's my doggy Nala. I'll try and get some more videos of Nala. I need to stop looking at my face as well and look at the camera so that it looks like I'm looking at you. So that's today's story. I did manage to get a few stories from a friend. I'll see which ones I can read before I have to give them back. And hopefully you enjoyed this. And I love you and I miss you. And I'll talk to you again soon. Bye bye.